Good afternoon, everyone, and this is just going to be a quick 3-minute update on tips and tricks you can use to maximize your cucumber yield in the summer. So as I've shown before, how to tie and tip these cucumbers, and that video is linked in the description here. So if you really want to know how to grow plants like these, go back and look at that video. But anyway, now that we've got them, we're wanting to maximize the yield, and I've shown before how if you tip the tops and take the top out of these plants, and then the suckers will come out and make cucumbers. And here's where the sucker came out. This is the main vine right here, and here's the sucker, and here's the cucumber that came off the sucker. And then there's another sucker came off right here, went back that way. Here's the cucumber that came off of that. And then the plant went on up, came across, and here's the cucumber off the main vine. And as you see, they all look the same. So what you want to keep doing is as they come through and you pick them off, then you want to take these old leaves off. And this is tip number one. Take these old leaves off that aren't supporting anything anymore. And then you want to, tip number two is to take these suckers and get those out of there, because what's going to happen is that the taller suckers, they're going to be just a perfect spot for the blight and stuff like that to appear. Now you've got some more that were immature. Let's get those off. I usually cut them off, but I can't do that with the video camera, so I'm just gonna pinch them off. And anyway, here's the sucker trying to come out. And what you want to do is try to get the rest of your cucumbers off of these plants, off of the main leader, because it's going to still have more chance of actually producing it. You don't want suckers off of suckers, because that usually won't make you a good cucumber. So that's the tip and trick. The second very good tip is plant a second crop, and you should have already had that planted. And don't plant it right over here where these are. Plant it across the garden somewhere else. That way, if these get insects or disease, maybe the other ones won't. So here's the second crop, and it's just now starting, and I'm gonna have to tip that one right there. And as you see, I've already gone and I've tied it up, and these are looking really nice, and they're going to make me a nice second crop. There's only 3 plants here, but they are doing very well. And then the third tip is, and I guess I'll just show you, is go ahead and plant your seeds. These are cucumbers. This is where I mixed 2, and cucumbers. So go ahead and plant some, so you'll have a third crop once these play out, because they're going to play out in a couple of weeks. And then you can actually replace some of those plants with these new plants. And unfortunately now the dreaded cucumber beetle has found my plants, and that makes it even worse. So if you see this guy, you got to get rid of him. And he is gone. Okay, so now we've got the old cucumbers that didn't make it, the new cucumbers that did make it, and we've got all the leaves off. And you can still see the vines are going up. There's lots of growth and blooms up top, so they're still going to put on another crop. And then you want to take the bottom of the plant and dust it with a little 7. And if you do that, and I don't have any scientific proof this works, but it seems to slow the spread of these cucumber beetles. And here's today's harvest of cucumbers still. These plants have been producing for about a month now, and I'm still getting nice cucumbers off of these plants. These are the big Asian cucumbers. They taste so good you don't have to peel them to eat them. And this is all the foliage and stuff that I cut off the plants. And of course, there's where I dusted the bottom of the plants. If you like videos like this and you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.